Okay, this will be an interesting one. It's boring stuff to read for a person like myself, but a lot of people like it. Might sound a bit sexist, but this particular publication is aimed at women, but they're not smart women. Let's see if we can make it look any good. Gonna go here. Wonder what background colour we're gonna give it. Gonna make it magenta. Actually, we can't use that, we're using this. Okay, let's see what we can do with this boring article or boring piece. Let's see what we have. We have here what's called the Australian Woman's Weekly. Yeah, boring. 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 I know, say it's boring, but most people, in particular women, which is the target audience, basically would find this interesting. I'm sure there'd be some men who read this, because not everyone is interested. Sometimes, like, it's okay I'm a female that wears men's clothes, and I like things that are masculine, like photocopier design, for example. But it's not stopping me from in the future designing a better photocopier, because I'm not going to go with the crowd that says that I'm wrong because I'm a female that wants to one day become a CEO of a future photocopier company. So I'm not going to but that's just it. So some men might be better at doing feminine type things instead of doing masculine things. You've got to be yourselves, folks. I mean, some men some boys like to play with dolls. Nothing wrong with that. Hey. So basically, yeah. But this is the way marketing goes. Marketing is often very gender stereotyped. It's very much an old-fashioned thing. This is upside down on my clock. Now I'm wondering where the centre is going to be there. But basically, yeah, everyone's got to be themselves. I want to build photocopiers. I want to make a lot of money and give most of my money away to science and humanitarian things. And this is what we're photocopying here. But basically, I want to become a scientist as well as a CEO, so I can make solutions to things like climate change and global warming, which is to do same as climate. I don't know if it's the same, but it's related. Climate change and global warming are pretty much, if I'm correct, they're related. So I'm not an expert. I had brain damage as a child where my hippocampus and my short-term memory in particular got damaged due to lack of oxygen. I had a cord around my neck, it came out breech, and I haven't been able to learn the finer details of things, including science, like what is the difference between climate change and global warming. So I know I'm very high functioning in other parts of the brain, but unfortunately the brain damage has caused a lot of damage, so I can't learn stuff, But the thing I'm looking forward to is they'll have technology to fix the brain damaged parts. They'll have quantum computers that are capable of running at normal temperatures instead of sub-zero. And basically, they're going to have those sorts of equipments to fix those damaged parts of my brain so I can achieve the dreams that I have now that can't be achieved now. So I look forward to that, folks. I really do. And when I'm And the thing is, the photocopier has got to be friendly to the environment as well as give a good human experience, a good customer experience. And yeah, there's all sorts of stuff I want to do to make the future of photocopying a clean and green concern rather than the kind of shit we have today. You know, the equipment's going to last like 60 years instead of 5 years. And yeah, but maybe I can just leave that to the future. But I do look forward to someday making a difference, and that's what I want to do. I'm not interested in screwing up the environment any more than we have. I'm trying my best to get myself out there. I'm trying to get the word out, not just on social media now, but I want to go on television to basically talk about a lot of stuff that needs to be spoken about that other people haven't thought about. And most people are so caught up in the tabloid world, worshipping stars and celebs. Well, I just don't understand how people can want to do that. There's got to be a way. Oh, I don't know. It's just tough, folks. It really is. I'm trying to. How should I put it? What was I going to say, folks? Oh, fuck, I get tongue-tied sometimes. I do. I get tongue-tied. It does. It's hard to. What can I say? But let's see how we go with this. Make this look really interesting. Let's see how we go with this. Making this into something more interesting than just a boring tabloid. Now that looks nice colour-wise. I'm thinking we're going to use this as our master copy. But yeah, you know, it's good to be able to have dreams, folks. And even if the dreams are not considered normal gender stereotype, well, you know, sometimes you got to basically say fuck to the establishment. You got to say fuck to the old-fashioned people who want to put you in a fucking box and give you a conventional label. You know, like being in the box, thinking in the box, boring, fucking boring. You know, I'm sick of these normal people like my dad and my brother not liking me because I happen to be into photocopiers. They don't see my future. They don't see my potential. They don't have any vision. They're just inbox thinkers. They're just box thinkers, folks. They don't have any idea what is possible if you can just think outside the box. They don't have any idea. Just because they're normal, just because they have always had it over me, they've always been big and heavy, you know, bullies against me, not allowing me to be myself and accept myself as I am. Dad used to buy me fucking dolls. He didn't always buy dolls. He did buy me a few little Matchbox cars. I had a bus as well, but my dad still tried to feminise me, and my mum did too, probably to a lesser degree. But mum doesn't. I'm okay with my mum. She and I, we talk a lot now. We've gotten closer, but my dad and my brother are still feral in my books. They need to fucking think differently. No, not to treat me like I'm inferior because I have differing points of views. You know, sure, my brother was a success at school in more ways than one. He was good at school, as in the classes. He was good at socialising. He was good at sport. He basically blew me out of the water when it came to scholastic, social and sporting success. I've never had no success yet. I did all these after school activities that my dad was hoping would make me something successful. I never succeeded at any of them, really. And basically, he spent all that money putting me through things, and I never even succeeded at. And then when I find something I'm actually good at that I discovered mostly on my own, photocopier art, he just tells me not to do it. He tries to ban me from it. And my brother used to go through my school bag to show my parents my photocopy work, saying that, because basically my brother was a snitch back then. Back in 1987, he tried to snitch on me. He just snitched on me for nothing. I didn't do any drugs or alcohol or cigarettes, which my brother did. I never did that shit. But I was not normal, so it doesn't amount for squat. That the things that I did that were good, such as staying away from vices and also sex. I never did sex. So, I just basically, I wasn't good enough, because I wasn't normal. I wasn't succeeding in the normal way of things. And my brother still holds down. My brother is a success in the workplace. He's got a good job selling cameras. And basically, he's the pride of my dad. And to me, I'm ashamed because I'm into this and it hasn't shown any signs of success. I know. But I know that I can do it. And if I can get myself on television through what I'm good at, this stuff, my dad and my brother will stop treating me like shit and will start to, and maybe they'll apologise, and then I'll have to forgive them, which is important, that I don't hold a grudge. So I really need some kind of recognition. I want to make a difference one day, but this is the foundations of my future when I want to build a photocopier one day and make a successful company. That's good for the planet, good for humanity, as well as allowing, the money will give me freedom to basically give to the poor and the sick and clean up the planet and create scientific experiments that I'll be pulling off. I've got so many things to offer, but the future is not here yet, but I believe in it. So I'm trying my best to make a difference. So anyway, I think that's pretty much it. Pretty much my 10 cents. I normally say 2 cents, but maybe it's 10 cents for something different. Yeah, 10 cents per copy. That's what it was. That's what it reminds me of when I was at school. Photocopies were 10 cents a copy. And we had a coin box that only accepted 10-cent pieces. And I kept trying to get 10-cent pieces. So the 10 cent is indeed a watershed or a bit of a celebratory thing or a historical thing in my youth. Anyway, I think that's enough. Gas bagging. Gotta go.